Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs and External Trade, Excellencies, distinguished guests, participants, teachers, viewers, ladies and gentlemen, Kusa Zangpula and a very warm welcome. My name is Jigme Wangmo from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and External Trade, and I have the great honor and privilege to welcome each one of you to the Bimstec quiz, which brings youths from its 7 member states. The Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation is an intergovernmental organization established on 6 June 1997 following the Bangkok Declaration. As a regional group of 7 member states, the organization has already completed 25 important years of its existence. Today's Bimstec quiz is one of the activities taken by the Bimstec Secretariat to commemorate the 25th anniversary of its establishment. Now, without further ado, may I request Ms. Thileyangchen Doji, our renowned anchor and quiz master for today, to commence the proceedings of the quiz.
Thank you, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our viewers watching at home and abroad. A very warm welcome to the first ever Bimstec quiz. Is to commemorate the 25 years of Bimstec. I'm honored to be serving as the quiz master. And we have 7 excellent students representing their countries from the 7 Bimstec countries, and we are going to get an introduction of them before we give you the quiz rules and the format. So we'll maintain the alphabetical order. Let's start with Bangladesh, please. Let's have your introduction.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Abdullah Shihab. I'm 18 years old and I'm representing Bangladesh.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Arshal bin Wahid. I'm 14 years old and I'm representing Bangladesh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kuzuzampula, my name is Neza Jolkartsering. I'm 17 years old and I'll be representing Bhutan.
Kuzampula, my name is Toshinorbu and I'm 16 years old and I'll be representing Bhutan.
Namaste, my name is Ron Datta. I am representing India and my age is 16 years.
Namaste, my name is Jeet and I am 16 years old and I am representing India.
Minglaba, my name is Musa. I'm 16 years old and I'm representing Myanmar.
Mingalaba, my name is Miyake Kanjo. I'm 16 years old. I'm representing Myanmar. Thank you.
Namaste, my name is Ayusha Bohra. I'm 16 years old and I'm representing Nepal.
Namaste, I am Susang Paudel. I am 17 years old and I am representing Nepal.
Aibowan, my name is Medini Vanigaratna. I'm 18 years old and I'm representing Sri Lanka.
Aibowan, I'm Sairang Premsiri and I'm 18 years old and I'm representing Sri Lanka.
Wonderful.
Swadika, my name is Kanepat Buntham. I'm 16 years old and I'm representing Thailand.
Swadika, my name is Dipatha Shangtham. I'm 16 years old. I'm representing Thailand.
Thank you so much for your wonderful introductions, and I know you want to get ahead with the quiz right now, so we are not going to delay anything now. We're going to give you the rules, the format of the quiz, which is coming up on our screen. And for the interest of time, we have sped it up a little bit. The Bimstec quiz is in 2 rounds, the preliminary round and the final round, and all 7 teams compete in the preliminary round. The 3 teams with the lowest scores will be eliminated in the preliminary round, and 4 teams will head to the final round. And following, we have other, when you enter the preliminary round, you will face the first round, which is called Knowledge Express, and that is only country specific. So no buzzers are involved, and we will maintain alphabetical order. So Bangladesh will go first. And we have prepared 3 multiple choice questions for you, 10 points apiece, and there's no passes, and there's no negative markings as well. And those 3 questions are yours, so don't be worried that anybody will press the buzzers and take away your questions. Those are your specific, country-specific questions. So Bhutan, India, you'll have your own as well. And the only time limit here is 35 seconds. You can confer, but don't take longer than 35 seconds. We will ring the alarm that you're taking too much time, and then you have to answer promptly, okay? And that follows for all the team, after which we'll give you the scores. And then we will enter into a round which is called the category round. The category round is a fun round. There are 5 categories, and you have to choose from the categories, and the buzzers are your best friends here, because that is the only way you can answer the questions in the category round. So the category round, even though you choose the category, it doesn't mean that you automatically answer the question. Any of the 7 member countries can take that if their buzzers are fast, so they can take away the question from you, although you chose the category. Are we clear on that? Okay. So each correct answer there gives you 10 points. There's no negative marking here, and you can confer, but you can't do that too long. You have to only do it within 35 seconds. So category round down, and now we have the fun round, which is the audio-visual round. Here, the audio-visual rounds are, you have 7 starters. Because we have 7 teams, we have 7 starters. The starters don't necessarily mean that 1 is for Bangladesh, 2 is for Bhutan, nothing like that. The starters are also on buzzer. You have to win the starter. Okay, so all teams, your hands will be on the buzzer as soon as the starter questions are up. There are 7 starter questions. If you get the starter question, you earn 2 bonus with it. And the bonus are all presented in audio-visual format. Okay, so there are fun visuals and fun audio-visuals coming up, so I hope you'll have fun with that. All right, and you get 10 points for the correct answer. If you interrupt me while I'm reading the starter question, and while interrupting me, you attempt to answer, and you answer incorrectly, we'll take away 5 points. Is that clear? But if you interrupt me and you give the correct answer, you get 10 points and you win the bonus 2 questions. So this is, you can be daring here also, all right? But you risk the chance, you risk the 5 negative marking. Are we clear on that? All right. So the final one, after the audio-visual round, if teams tie in, we have tiebreakers as well. So we're clear on that? Yes. Audience, are we clear on that? Yes. So with that now, we will start round 1, which is the express knowledge round. And with that, we will start with the alphabetical order. Bangladesh goes first. So we will keep our scores, and Team Bangladesh, best of luck for your first round, the knowledge express round. And coming up is your first question. What is the name of the supreme decision-making body of Bimstec? Is it A, the Bimstec Secretariat, B, the Bimstec Supreme Council, or C, the Bimstec Summit? Which of the options do you want to lock?
C.
You want to lock option C. Let's see if you locked it. Oh, it's correct. You win 10 points. Well done. All right, coming up is your second question. Well done. Keep up the momentum. The majority of the world's rubies come from which Bimstec member country? Is it A, India, B, Myanmar, or C, Thailand? Which option would you like to lock?
A. Option A.
Option A, India. Let's see if that's correct. Oh,
Myanmar.
So you don't get the 10 there. It's B, Myanmar. And your final question for this round. Which important relic of the Buddha does Sri Lanka have? Is it A, prayer beads of the Buddha, B, tooth of the Buddha, or C, robes of the Buddha? Which option would you like to lock?
We'll go with B.
Option B. Are you certain?
Yeah,
Let's see. You lock it? Okay. Let's lock option B. And it's correct. Well done. You get 20 points, Team Bangladesh. Well, you're off to a good start. All right, Team Bhutan, are you ready? And if you can look at your screen also and listen to me, your first question in the Knowledge Express round. In which year and place was the Bimstec Secretariat established? Is it A, in June 1997 in Bangkok, Thailand, B, in November 2008 in New Delhi in India, or C, in August 2014 in Dhaka in Bangladesh? Which option would you like to lock?
We'll go with B.
Option B, let's lock the option B. Is it correct? Let's see. Oh, it's option C, in August 2014 in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Never mind, Team Bhutan, your second question coming up. What is Sri Lanka's biggest agricultural export? Is it A, tea, B, cardamom, or C, black pepper? So have you been to Sri Lanka? You would know those are quite popular there. Which option would you like to lock?
AT.
Go with AT. Let's lock that option. Let's see if it's correct. Is that a guesswork? Correct for 10 points. Well done. All right. Keep up the momentum. Your question 3 now. Thailand is known as the world's second largest exporter of which food item? Is it A, coconut, B, sugar, or C, rice? Which option would you like to lock?
We'll go with option C.
Do you like rice? Let's see. Okay. Bhutan wants to see if it's C. Oh, it's correct. Well done. 20 points for you. Okay, India. Have fun with this round. For India now. How many priority sectors of cooperation are there in Bimstec? Is it A, 14, B, 7, or C, 4? Which option would you like to lock?
Option B7.
Option B7. Let's have a look if that's correct. It is correct. Well done. 10 points. All right, India, off to a good start. Your second question now. How many Bimstec member countries is the Royal Bengal tiger found in? Is it A, Bangladesh and India, B, Bangladesh, Bhutan and India, or option C, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and Nepal? Where do you find those Royal Bengal tigers? Which option would you like to lock?
It's A, Bangladesh and India.
Let's see if this A, Bangladesh and India. Oh, it's the option C. The tigers are everywhere, I tell you. Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, and Nepal. Okay, no points for you there, but your third question is coming up. Which endangered freshwater, okay, that is, okay, how, there's a little bit of, how many mountains does Nepal have above 8,000 meters? Is it A, 10, B, 9, or C, 8? Which option would you like to lock?
It's C8.
Is it option C8? And that is correct. Well done. Well done. Good teamwork there. Okay, we have Myanmar now. Best of luck. For Myanmar now, your first question is, when was the headquarters agreement between the government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh and the Secretariat of Bimstec signed? Is it A, the 1st of June 1997, B, the 4th of March 2014, or the 1st of November 2015? Which option would you like to go, Myanmar?
Number C.
Option C, the 1st of November 2015. Computer, can you tell us? And it's correct. Well done. 10 points. Very impressive. Question 2 now, up on your screen. Which was the first Bimstec member country to recognize Bangladesh as a country in 1971? Is it A, India, B, Bhutan, or C, Nepal? So this is when Bangladesh gained independence.
Option A.
Option A, let's lock option A. Is it correct? Oh, it's B, Bhutan. Oh, we have the third question now. Listen carefully. Let's have your third question up on the screen now. Which endangered freshwater mammal is found in the Ganges and the Irrawaddy rivers in the Bimstec region? Now we're looking for mammals. A, is it manatee? B, otter? Or C, dolphin?
C. Dolphin.
Are you sure about that?
Yes,
Have you seen
100%.
one? Let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, you have seen the dolphin. Well done, well done. So we'll give you your scores now. Later, we'll compile your scores. And we have now Nepal. Ready? All right, for Nepal now. Let's have your question up on the screen. How often does the Bimstec Permanent Working Committee meet? Is it twice in a year? Option A. B, once in a year? Or C, once every 2 years? I don't know if the Permanent Working Committee is here. We're going to find out how many times you meet now. Okay. Which option would you like to lock?
Option C.
Option C. Okay, let's see if option C is correct. Let's see what the computer says. Oh, it's twice in a year. All right, your second question now coming up on the screen. In 2019, before the pandemic, which Bimstec member country received the highest number of tourists? Is it A, India, B, Thailand, or C, Sri Lanka? Which option would you like to go, Team Nepal?
Option B.
Option B, Thailand. Have you been there? Okay, let's see now, computer. We'll get back to that. I think next destination, certainly Thailand. All right, well done. You get 10 points for that. And we have another question for you now, the third question. Which two countries' inclusion in 2004 changed the name of the grouping to the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectorial Technical and Economic Cooperation, which is Bimstec? Which
Option A.
Option A, let's see if that's correct. What does the computer say? Okay, you've done it. You got 10 points for that. Well done. Team Sri Lanka, are you ready? Okay, your multiple choice question is coming up. And we'll have it up on your screen now so you can also have a read. Where was the Memorandum of Association, MOA, on the establishment of the Bimstec Permanent Secretariat done? Your option A is Dhaka in Bangladesh, B, Naypyidaw Dao in Myanmar, and C, Bangkok in Thailand. I know I murdered that, didn't I? The pronunciation, okay. All right, go ahead. Which option would you go? Naypyidaw in, yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, your time is winding up.
Thailand.
Oh, let's see if option C, you're going for option C. Let's see if that is the option. What does, oh, it is option B in Myanmar. And how do you pronounce that correctly? Everybody listen.
Naypyidaw.
Naypyidaw. I got it. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Sri Lanka, your second question now. Up on your screen. Which Bimstec country has the longest coastline? Is it A, India, B, Myanmar, or C, Thailand?
A. Answer India.
Are you agreeing with the option A? Which, be clear quickly
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Option A, India. Let's lock that and let's tell Sri Lanka. Oh, look at that. It's correct. Well done. 10 points. All right. Your final question now, Team Sri Lanka. Which country has the current chairmanship of Bimstec? Is it A, Nepal,
Answer
B,
C.
Sri Lanka,
Answer
or
Thailand.
Oh, you are so confident that with that. Let's see what the computer says though. Does it agree? Okay. Okay, this is not the answer, but you know what? It is the correct answer. Thailand is indeed the chairman of Bimstec, the current chairman of Bimstec. Thailand, you are the last team, but not the least. Because of alphabetical order, you go all the way in the end. All right, so Team Thailand, are you ready for your multiple choice question? All right, so coming up on the screen is your multiple choice question, which is not the aim and purpose of Bimstec. Is it to provide assistance to each other in the form of training and research facilities? B, safeguard member security through political and military means? Or C, accelerate the economic growth and social progress in the Bay of Bengal region? So which is not the aim, okay? Option A, option B, option C. Option A is to provide assistance to each other in the form of training and research facilities. B is to safeguard member security through political and military means. Or C, accelerate the economic growth and social progress in the Bay of Bengal region. You can confer, but not for too long. We need an answer from you, Team Thailand.
B. Yes, the answer is B. Choose B.
Let's see. Oh, and guess what? That is the correct. It is the correct answer because Bimstec is mostly it has pacifist type of aim, not to bully people with military powers. Okay, your second question now. Which Bimstec country has the second largest population? Is it A, Bangladesh, B, Myanmar, or C, Thailand? We're looking for the country with the second largest population in Bimstec.
A, Bangladesh.
Let's see. Let's lock that. And let's see what the... Oh, and that is correct for 10 points. All right. Well done, Team Thailand. And your last question now is, the Pagan Empire is associated with which Bimstec member country? Is it A, Nepal, B, Sri Lanka, or C, Myanmar? The Pagan Empire. Teams can confer, but only for 35 seconds. A reminder.
C, Myanmar.
Let's see if it's C. You look very serious there saying that. Let's see if that is correct. Oh, that is a huge relief there. Well done, Team Thailand. You did very well. Huh? Okay, we will correct the spelling, but there's a little bit of typo. Please bear with us. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. And we apologize if there are any of the typos there. But that was the correct answer, and Thailand has respectively won that the 10 points. So yes, we're going to give you the scores in a while, but we want to know, Thailand, you two are conferring a lot. Is it something like the subject matter that was not familiar, or was it confusing you a bit on the topics you received in the multiple choice question?
Yes, a bit, but we can, we can confer it with each other as well. So yes, that's right.
Sri Lanka, what did you find so, was it interesting mix of question? What do you think? It's from the preparation, did any of them hit the point?
Yeah, it was kind of confusing sometimes.
Because there's too much knowledge in the head?
Yes.
Okay.
All the information.
All the information coming all at once. But you did very well, so you should applaud yourself for that. Team Nepal, what did you think about your multiple choice question, the express knowledge round? Is it
was like confusing. In the first question, we thought as a Bimstec summit instead of Bimstec Permanent Working Committee.
It's a bit of trickiness out there, right? Like those, it's very specific, and there's got like definite, terms and definitions there. Myanmar. Am I pronouncing the country correctly? Okay, thank you. What do you think of your mix of questions?
I think the others one is pretty easy and not mine.
Oh, okay. And how do you pronounce that place again, your capital?
Naypyidaw.
Naypyidaw. So we're learning a lot. Thank you so much.
And by the way, the spelling of Bagan is P-A-G-N, not B. Not B, it's P.
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 Yes.
It has to be B, not B.
Oh, so we got that off the, reliable website. Now it's P, B, B. So that is current knowledge for us. It's not P, B. Begin. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. And India, what did you think of your mix of questions today, or for the first round?
I think the options were confusing.
Okay. Quizzes
But
are always
teamwork-
very good, but the teamwork paid off very well. What about you, Bhutan? A little jitters there?
The questions were interesting, and after discussion, I think we were able to come to an answer.
Very well done. Teamwork is what we need. That's the key. And Bangladesh, what did you think about
The
your
questions
mix
were
of questions?
good, but the second question we were a little bit confused. So
Okay. So, just shake it off.
Yeah.
Warm up. There's more rounds coming up. So we need good teamwork from all of you. And let's see if we have our scores ready now at the end of the Knowledge Express round. I think the teams did very well. We have Bangladesh with 20 points. We have Bhutan with 20 points. We have India with 20 points. Myanmar with 20 points. We have Nepal with 20 points. We have Sri Lanka with 20 points. Wow, Thailand, a perfect 30 for you. Well done. Well done. All right. So with that, we now enter into the next round, which is called the categories. Let me give you a little bit of the rules again. For categories, we have 5 categories, okay? You will see it up on your screens. And the team that scored the highest, which is in this case Thailand, you get to choose the category first. When you choose any of the category, there are 5 questions each. It's a surprise, right? It's coming out of the box, the category box. When you choose any of the category, you will open up one of the questions from the category box. But the trick here is now, when that question is flashed on the screen, all the 7 countries have to press their buzzers. So this is also the element of chance. It doesn't mean that just because you selected the category, you get to answer it automatically. The buzzers come into play, okay? So 10 points for the correct answer. There's no negative marking and no passes, okay? All right, best of luck to all the teams entering the second round, which is the category round, and we're ready to go. Thailand, you will do the honors to choose the categories, okay? So we have, if you can see, Our World, The Wiz, The Neighborhood, Books, and Old Facts. So which category would you like to go with?
The old facts.
Old facts. Yes. Okay. Teams, hands on your buzzers. No. Just hands on your buzzers. Don't ring your buzzers. I just meant that your buzzers are ready for you to be pressed, okay? So buzzers all set. All right. No. Don't press it. Oh, no, it's not you. Okay. All right. It's just that this signals that your buzzers are ready to go, okay? It's fired up. Okay. So Thailand, you chose old facts, and teams, all the 7 teams, here's the old facts. The first question from old facts category is, which country's national flag was modified with a silhouette map of the land illuminated and the disc shifted slightly off center towards the hoist? Oh, we have Bhutan with a buzzer.
Bangladesh.
That is correct for 10 points. Well done. So Bhutan, very fast with the buzzers. You saw that, right? You chose the category, but their buzzer was faster. So please be mindful of your buzzer speed. Sorry. The question is, because this is a very interactive round, we're going to go, because we don't know which round is coming up, so I as the quiz master will be reading it, okay? So listen very carefully to me. Okay, Bhutan, well done, 10 points. And you now get to choose the category. Which one would it be? This is time for 10 minutes, okay? So you can't waste too much time. Your 10 minutes started the moment Thailand is selected.
We still want to choose the old facts one.
You want to go with all facts. Okay, teams, buzzer ready? Which country's current national flag was first hoisted on the 21st of October 2010? Is that Bhutan again? Oh my God, your buzzer speed is unreal. Okay.
Myanmar.
Myanmar is correct for 10 points. Teams, you got to ring that buzzer, okay? All right, Bhutan, you got another 10 points for that. You get to choose the category now, again. Are you going to stick with that or move?
Again, the old facts.
All facts are favorite with Bhutan. I don't know why. They love the flags, I think. All right. So your question number 3. Teams ready? All teams? Your buzzer speed, okay? What does the blue color represent in Nepal's national flag? What is happening? You guys are too fast. Okay.
Peace.
Peace is correct. Well done. That is 10 points. You got to give chance to the other teams now, okay? Okay, what do you choose now from the category? Teams, you have to press the buzzer fast, okay?
Our world.
You're going with our world now. Okay. Okay, for our world, that means your buzzer is set, ready to go, all teams. For our world now, listen carefully. These are mostly current affairs questions. Which country pulled a shocker by beating Argentina 2-1 in the group stage match of FIFA? Who has the buzzer? FIFA. Oh, Sri Lanka. FIFA World Cup 2022. Which country pulled that shocker?
Saudi Arabia.
That is correct for 10 points. Well done. We have Sri Lanka finally coming in this category round. Now you have the choice there. 5 categories.
We'll go with our world.
You want to stick with our world. Well done. Teams, the rest of the teams, your buzzers are your best friend right now, okay? You got to press them. All right. Your second question for our world is, who is the winner of the men's single title by defeating Stefanos Tsitsipas in the Australian Open? Is that Sri Lanka again?
Novak
All right.
Novak Djokovic.
And that is correct. You like sports, don't you? The 2 ladies there. Yes, that is correct. B. Djokovic is the winner of the singles title. All right, and you can choose the category again. You want to move away or stick to the same?
Our world.
Our world again. Okay. Sri Lanka likes current affairs. They did a lot of work there. Okay. All the teams, your buzzers are ready, okay? Our world, the third question from our world is, which of the following companies said it is investing $10 billion in OpenAI, whose artificial intelligence, oh, Nepal, you don't want me to finish this? Artificial intelligence tool is ChatGPT.
Microsoft Corporation.
And that is correct for 10 points. Well done, Team Nepal. And which category would you like now?
The neighborhood.
The neighborhood. That is interesting because we have, finally get to give you answers and questions on geography, nature around Bimstec member countries, okay? All right, teams, the buzzers are set. Your first question for the neighborhood is, name the world's highest unclimbed mountain in Bhutan. Who has the buzzer? Show me. Okay, there is Sri Lanka again. Gangkar Pinsum. You have perfect pronunciation there. Well done. Gangkar Pinsum is indeed the correct answer. There's 10 points for you, Team Sri Lanka. Wow, that is good momentum there. You have now the choice among the 5 categories. Which one?
We'll go with book.
Books.
The books.
All right, books. Did you read a lot of books for this? Okay. All right. Buzzers are set for categories round now. Your first question is, name the first Asian to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature. What is this? Sri Lanka is with the buzzer again.
Tagore.
Who is that?
Rabindranath Tagore.
Rabindranath Tagore is correct for 10 points. Well done, Sri Lanka. Oh, we're on fire, don't you think that? Teams, You got to get that speed, okay? All right. All right. Now, which category would you like to go with, Team Sri Lanka?
Our world.
Going back to the world, our world. Okay. The last question you attempted there was very good with Djokovic. Now let's see if you know this one, okay? All teams also, you gotta get in the game, all right? All right, the buzzers are set. Bangladesh launched its first metro rail service in the capital Dhaka in December 2022. Which of the following countries funded the metro rail project? Is it, oh, they don't even need the option. Go ahead, Sri Lanka, you did that.
India.
India is incorrect, I'm afraid. You should have listened to the option, and there's no passes, so other teams cannot come in as well. So no passes in this one. I know you know the answer, right? What is the answer? You don't get a point for this, but just, tell our audience. Oh, you don't know. All right. Okay. Yes. If they had listened to the option was China, Russia, Japan. It would be Japan, actually. Yeah, Japan is helping you build a metro rail. Okay, so you have not answered that correctly. So alphabetically, now Thailand, you get to choose the category. So we're just shifting to the next alphabet. Go ahead.
The West.
What is that? The Whiz. Okay, the Whiz. You're choosing this for the first time.
Yes.
Teams, are you a whiz? This is scientific, questions on science, technology. So I hope you all are familiar with that. Teams, ready? Buzzers are set. What are the protein units in DNA called? Sri Lanka, you are on fire with the buzzer. Go ahead. Confer. Go ahead. What are the protein units in DNA called?
Nitrogen bases.
I'm sorry, we were looking for a specific one. I'm sorry, there's no passes in this. So I know teams, you know it. Okay. You don't earn a point for that. None of you can take that. But Nepal, you seem to know it.
Ribosomes.
It's not ribosomes. The specific one, the protein units in DNA are called amino acids. Okay. All right. That is like class 8 knowledge, I think. Yeah. All right. All right. So Thailand, Sri Lanka, you didn't get it, although Thailand chose it. Now we'll come back to the first alphabet, which is Bangladesh. Bangladesh, you have the choice of
Old facts.
Which is that?
Old facts.
Old facts. Okay, we go with old facts. Teams, the questions for all of you as well. Please press the buzzers to answer. Question number 4 from old facts is, what does the orange signify in national flag of Bhutan? Oh, Nepal, you got the buzzer. What does the orange signify in the national flag of Bhutan? Go ahead.
Buddhism.
And that is correct for 10 points. Well done. You have a choice now. Which category would you like to go with?
It's like third. Sure. The third one.
The third one, the neighborhood?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the neighborhood. Let's go to the neighborhood now. Okay. Your second question for the neighborhood teams, ready? Okay. Which country occupies a central position geographically in the Bimstec region? Oh, I'm sorry. The time is up. Nepal, you had the buzzer, but the time is up.
10 minutes?
What the time? Of the round?
Of the round, yes. Although you had the buzzer, 10 minutes was up. You chose the neighborhood, and just, we are curious now. What would have, the question was the geographically center nation in the Bimstec region. Which one would have you
I
have?
guess it's Bhutan.
It wouldn't have been Bhutan, it would have been Bangladesh. They're in the middle of the Bimstec region. Yes? All right. So that concludes our category rounds, which is time for 10 minutes. How was it? Tell me. Go ahead, Bangladesh.
Little bit hard.
Okay, but did you think the categories were quite exciting to choose from? All right. What about you?
It was intense.
It was intense. And which one did you like the most, by the way? When
I
you
think
were-
it's obvious, old facts.
Old facts, okay. Bhutan was with the old facts. What about you, Team India?
It was
Didn't
hard.
have much, you couldn't really get in with a buzzer. Yes.
It was
Myanmar.
quick.
Sorry,
Hard.
read. I'm sorry. The lady is speaking. Okay.
It was quick.
It was very quick, wasn't it? That's why we didn't display the question because it's so fast, and the quiz master has to really be, agile with thoughts, and have to shift gear a lot. What about you, Myanmar?
Was hard.
It was hard. Which one did you like though?
Still don't know yet.
Okay. And Team Nepal, you did very well with the buzzers as well.
Leave the questions, but the buzzer is our best friend.
Okay. But sometimes the element of luck works because of the buzzers. Sri Lanka, you were on fire. What happened? How did you do it?
I think it's the reacting time.
Your reflexes are good. When you reach my age, the reflexes will be slower. Okay, which was the most fun of the category?
Definitely our world.
Our world. Well done. And Thailand, we didn't see much from your corner. What happened? What happened to that buzzer pressing?
It's quite hard a little bit to press the buzzer. Yes.
Oh, okay. And which category did you enjoy, the most when others were answering it? And
maybe the whiz and books.
The whiz and the books. We couldn't get much of this because it's a 10-minute question. We had a lot more interesting questions in there. Okay. So we are now ready with the scores, right? We have to give you your scores. So Bangladesh couldn't convert any scores in this round at 0. Bhutan now. Bhutan did fairly well with 30 points in the category round. We have India, also couldn't convert any points in this round. And Myanmar, let's see your scores, also at 0. The buzzers weren't favoring you. Okay, what about Nepal? 20 points, that's commendable. And Sri Lanka, you were on fire, weren't you? 40 points right there, you gotta be proud of that. All right, what about Thailand? Let's see their scores, 0. Oh, you can do much better in the next round, okay? So those who scored 0, please don't be disheartened, okay? As quiz goes, there's always an element of luck and chance and everything thrown in, right? Doesn't mean that you didn't try hard enough, it's just that sometimes things don't work out. But don't let your spirit dampen because we have a fun round coming up, okay? And the fun round coming up now is called the audio-visual round. Teams, have you prepared a lot for your, because we in your study notes they were on audiovisuals. Okay, for your audiovisual now. As I explained to you earlier, the audiovisual rounds, there are 7 starters. They are called starters. Starters are won by the buzzers, okay? So your agility, your fastness, everything comes to play. If you win the starter, you get 2 bonus questions, and all the bonus questions are presented in the audio-visual format. Are we clear on that? Yes. If you interrupt me during starter and you cannot give me the correct answer, we'll take away -5 points from you. If you interrupt me and manage to give me the correct answer, you retain that 10 points and win the 2 bonus questions presented in audio-visual format. Is either audio-visual or the picture, okay? Teams and our audience, are we clear on that? Okay, we're going to start with the audiovisual round. Okay, starters 1 is, that means your buzzer is, it's all of you have to fight at the buzzer to win the starter, okay? Starter number 1. What is the other name that Thai people call Bangkok? Is it Bukit Thongburi or Krong Thep? Okay, who has the buzzer? Oh, Bangladesh. What is the other name that Thai people call Bangkok? Is it Bukit Thongburi or Krong Thep? 35 seconds to confirm. Go ahead. Time is winding up.
We'll go with Thonburi.
Thornbury is incorrect. So this starter is now gone, okay? The starter is gone. We have some time because this is not bound by time. So what happened there? Talent, this was up on the plate for you. What happened? The buzzer wasn't in your favor, right? What would the answer have been?
Chrome tape. And also has the longest name
that
too.
would have been. So this starter is gone, and so are the 2 bonus questions. Now we're going to start with starter number 2. Teams, hands on the buzzer. Starter number 2. Let's have it on our screen. No, this is not the one. Okay. Okay, which starter number 2, which song is this? It was nominated for the who? Oh, India. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Nepal, but it's India. Go ahead. Which song is this that was nominated for the 95th Academy Awards? Nomination India received.
It's Nacho Nacho from the RRR movie.
Nacho Nacho?
Nato Nato.
Okay. Okay. We will take Nato Nato, okay, from the RRR movie. You win the starter. And the bonus now. Since the bonus, since the bonus is now, you get 2 bonus, okay? I would like to ask you, the first one is, let's play the first bonus.
This only for India?
Yes, only for India. No other team gets to answer. They earned this, so they get to answer it. Let's play your bonus. Okay, we'll give you the bonus now. Okay, that is, okay, you see, hear that song? Yes. Which movie is it from?
RRR.
And that is correct for 10 points in the bonus. Let's look at your second bonus now. You win the bonus. That movie is RR. Do you hear this?
Yes.
Yes. Who is the only Indian to win more than 1 Academy Award for Best Original Score and Best Original Song that you just heard? This Indian person received 2 Academy Awards for Best Song and Best Original Score.
A.R. Rahman.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How old were you when that movie came out? Very little, I think, right?
Yes.
You are right. It is A.R. Rahman, and he did very well at the Academy. The first Indian to win 2 Academy Awards. So you got to be proud of him, right? Okay, now we're going to starter 3 now. Teams, you're going to be in the game now. The starter 3 is happening. Your buzzers, okay? Guard your buzzers. Starter 3 now. Let's have the starter 3 up on our screen. Which country in the Bimstec region has the freshwater inlet lake? Who has the buzzer? Oh, Nepal, you have the buzzer. Go ahead. Which country?
It's Myanmar.
That is correct for 10 points, and you win the bonus, the 2 bonus. Well done, Nepal. All right, Nepal, your bonus now is coming up. Name the stupa believed to enshrine the 8 strands of hair from Gautama Buddha and 3 other relics of Buddhas of our present era in Myanmar. What is the name of this stupa?
Swedagon Pagoda.
Have you been there? I want to tell you, it's one of the most beautiful pagodas, and Nepal, that is correct. Well done. 10 points. Beautiful pagoda. Myanmar, you got to be proud of that. All right, you win the other bonus, okay? Other bonus, let's have it up. Oh, this is another beautiful one. What is the name of this festival of lights celebrated on the full moon day in Myanmar? It's beautiful. What is this festival of lights called? We need the name in, obviously, the native language of Myanmar. Celebrated on the full moon day. Considered very auspicious in Buddhism. Nepal, any? You get 2 seconds to confer.
Thariwada.
Oh, how do you spell that? Give me the spelling at least.
THARIWADA.
Oh, that is incorrect. I'm afraid. Let's see the answer. I'm sure Myanmar can help us with the pronunciation. Tading Yut. I know I murdered that. Oh, say it.
It's the danger.
Didn't joke. Okay. So that is the correct spelling and the pronunciation. So you get that wrong, okay? So your bonus is gone. Teams, liven up now. Your starter 4 is coming up. Ready? Buzzer set. Good job, Nepal. And we're going to go with starter 4. All right? All right. Starter 4. Which country has the highest waterfall density in the world with 382 waterfalls spread throughout the country? Who has the buzzer? Nepal again with the buzzer. Which country are we looking for? Nepal? This country is full of waterfalls, as you know. It's in the Bimstec region. Go ahead, Nepal. You're conferring.
India.
India is incorrect, I'm afraid. And we will have to, that was the correct. Sri Lanka, how many waterfalls have you seen? There are 382 waterfalls in your country. It must be such a beautiful sight to behold. So Nepal, I'm sorry, that was the incorrect answer. And we also let go of the bonus points from there. So now we're coming to a close, of this audiovisual round. We're already on starter 4. Now we're going to go to starter 5. And there are only 7 starters, so teams, pick up your pace, the ones who want to really answer, okay? All right, starter 5, up please now. Buzzers are ready for you. Starter 5, which country in the Bimstec region absorbs more grain? Oh, Nepal, how is this happening? You have the buzzer all the time. Bhutan. Is it Bhutan? Let's see. Yes, it is Bhutan. Well done. You have 10 points and you again earn the bonus. All right, other teams, you can just look at how Nepal does in the bonus questions now. All right, Nepal, your bonus questions, okay? What is the title of the Bhutanese film nominated in the Best International Feature Film at the 94th Academy Awards? So we need the title of this film from Bhutan, okay? We were nominated at the 94th Academy Awards or the Oscars. You can confer for 35 seconds. Come on now, we need the answer.
My friend Yak.
My friend Yak. I would have loved that title actually. My friend is a yak indeed. Anybody knows? That's incorrect, of course. Anybody? Have you seen this movie from Bhutan? Okay, there you go. That's the Lunana, a yak in the classroom. And I'm going to tell the director to make my yak, my best friend, the sequel, okay? Okay. All right, your second bonus now. Let's have your second bonus. The second bonus, yes. What is the name of the lute with 7 strings and is one of the 3 main Bhutanese folk musical instruments? So you have to give it in our language. You can confer for 35 seconds. Did this come up in your research? This is one of the most popular musical instruments in Bhutan among the musicians, traditional musicians. Nepal, we need an answer now. Your time is winding up. Oh, time up. Time up. Any guesses from your side?
It starts from S.
It doesn't. Does it start from S? Do we have it's called the drumyan. We call it drumyan, okay? It's the 7-string lute. Okay, now we are really coming to an end. Bangladesh, Bhutan, India. We need, even Sri Lanka and Thailand, we need buzzers from you, okay? The Nepal is taking up all the time. All right. So best of luck to all the teams. Now we're going to go with our next starter question. The buzzers are ready for you to press. Your next starter question now. We'll have it up on the screen. Which country is? Oh, Thailand. Go ahead.
Bangladesh.
Which country's capital was once a lake, according to geological studies and also mythology? And that is the incorrect question. I think Nepal is just jumping out of their seat. Which one is it?
Kathmandu.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Was it, you know, I have been to Kathmandu, and their valley is, you know, it does show evidence
there
that
was a Buddhist, like, he was a monk named Manjushri.
he took out a flaming
sword
sword,
and cut the
mountain.
hill and made a gorge and took the water out of Kathmandu
Yeah.
Valley.
I think he was the best engineer of his time. Don't
Yeah.
you think so? Yeah. So Thailand, I'm so sorry. It was Kathmandu in Nepal, and we have to let go of the bonus. If you had gotten the correct thing, the bonus would have been, you would have answered question on the female goddess called Kumari. Very beautiful. You would also have a bonus question on a famous mountain peak in Nepal with double summit found in Annapurna range. So this mountain has double summit, so they called it
Machapuchri.
Machapuchre, and that means fishtail, isn't it?
Exactly.
Isn't that beautiful? The marvels, the nature, it's beautiful. Have you been to Annapurna mountain? It's in Pokhara, right? Yeah. You can see it. All right, so now, teams.
We cannot see the questions properly.
Okay. All right, I'm going to move away. Okay. All right. Starter 7 now. Teams, this is your last starter now. Pull up your socks, okay? Are you wearing socks? Okay. All right. Starter 7 now. Recycling the most ships worldwide by tonnage, which city in Bangladesh is the most famous for ship-breaking yards? Ah, Bangladesh, you got it. Go ahead. This question comes from your country as well. We are looking for that particular place.
Chittagong.
Chittagong is correct, and you earn 2 bonus now. This should be exciting for you because this is right up your alley. All right, bonus 1. Let's have bonus 1. Who designed the National Martyrs Memorial that has 7 pairs of triangular shaped walls? So we're looking for the architect. Please give us his name. You can give us one or his surname.
Is there any Khan in the name? K-H-N?
Audience, what do you think? What do you think? Try your best now. Give us one name now. I'm sorry, I cannot give you any hints. Your 35 seconds to confer. Oh, your time is up. 35 seconds conferring. I will be pronouncing this very delicately. Syed Maniul Hussain. Yes, that was, he built such a beautiful memorial. Okay, your second bonus now. Listen carefully. Name this archaeological site that dates back to the at least 3rd century BC and was an important city. There's no buzzer, it's their bonus. Okay. This is it's an important city, an archaeological site that dates back to at least 3rd century BC and was an important city under the Maurya Empire. Maurya Empire.
Mahastangar.
Have you been there?
Yes, I've been there.
Beautiful, and that is the correct answer. Well done. And that concludes our audiovisual round. The 7 starters are all done. Some of the starters had to be, let go because the starter was answered incorrectly. So teams, very well done. Very well done. And have you visited the memorial with the 7 triangular thing?
Yeah.
And what do you call that in your language? Sorry? Shriti Shodu.
Shriti Shodho.
Thank you. That was loud. Shriti Shodu. Bangladesh is such a beautiful country, and I hope I get to visit the country one day and visit all.
You should visit it.
I should. I mean, why shouldn't
think
I?
you'll like
right?
it.
The COVID is over now. I should just travel around. So yeah. So have you seen any, memorials or any architecture around here in Bhutan that you particularly liked so far?
We don't have seen any specific memorial.
I've seen the walking Buddha.
Oh, the walking Buddha. Okay. So that's teams. What did you think about the audiovisual round, Bhutan?
This was even more intense than the previous round.
More intense, right? India. What about you?
A good starter for India.
Yes. What about you, Myanmar?
Was hard. Was really, really hard.
Really, it was really, really hard. But it came mainly from the Bimstec region, the questions. But yeah, some of it were quite maybe harder for some levels. What about you, Nepal? Why were you so good with the buzzer? Tell me.
Yeah, it is our duck.
Okay. And Sri
But the
Lanka?
yak cheated us.
Okay. Sri Lanka, what about you? What did you think about the audiovisual round?
It was a bit hard.
It was
A bit hard. Yeah.
And the buzzers weren't really working for
Yeah,
you?
not
We were
good friends.
Okay. Thailand? You were so confident with that. What happened?
I just want my Krung Thep question back.
Never mind. We're going to give you the scores, and if there are any tiebreakers, we're going to go for the tiebreaker, okay? So time now to give you the scores after the third round, which was the final round of the preliminary round. Let's have the scores. And I would like to say that if any of the teams tie in, we have a tiebreaker, okay? Tiebreaker is 5 questions. All right, while we gather our scores, because we have to tabulate all the scores, what did you think about the Bimstec preliminary quiz round so far? And if you were to be eliminated, we would like a few words on your experience so far on the quiz. Let's start with Thailand, and then we'll go the reverse order. Yeah, the experience of being at the Bimstec quiz.
Yes, it's nice and the question is good, and yeah, we'll come here for meet each other and make friends, and yeah, even if we are not in the final round, we are still be friends.
Oh, lovely. I'm so glad that you had the opportunity to meet students from other Bimstec member countries and make friendship, and hopefully you'll sustain that, because friendship needs work also. All right. What about you, Sri Lanka?
It was kind of like a warm-up.
Warm-up. Okay.
Like as to how to get to know how this quiz works.
Right.
And also the questions were a little bit harder than expected.
Right.
But still, we managed to.
And the buzzers also a bit
buzzers,
tricky.
yeah.
Okay. Nepal, if you were to leave, what would your thoughts be, and what would you like
made
to
new
say?
friends, and I think that there shouldn't have been a quiz. It should have been some combined project for all of us to work, because at the end of the quiz, some teams would be sad. But if it was a project and our combined resolution was there, then most of us will be happy.
Yes, but you know what? Quiz is, some people live for quiz. So maybe you are the other spectrum. You would rather, head off to a project.
Yeah.
So, but still, we hope that Bimstec is listening to you, because youth interaction matters, especially in the Bimstec.
This was the best international experience for us.
Thank you so much. What about you, Myanmar?
First of all, I want to say sorry to everyone watching from Myanmar. And I want to say we try our best, and then I want to say we got many experience and we learned many things, and I think we had many to learn. And I think I agree with Nipa, Sushant, and the Bimstec should make activity or youth projects, because the quiz is really kind of say tricky,
Nobody wants to be interrogated, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah, we don't, we play many quiz like ASEAN quiz or whatever the quiz, yeah. But like we need more projects, yeah. So I
Okay.
think the Bimstec should start with a project of activities or something like that one. And yeah, thank you for everyone. Yeah.
Wonderful suggestions. I'm sure Bimstec is listening. All right. What about you, India?
I think experience matters most. I'm happy that I got the chance to come here. Winning and losing is just a part of this, but I'm happy with the quiz, and even if I lose, I'll be happy to get this experience, wonderful experience.
Reed, you are wise beyond your years. I love listening to you. We had interviews done with you before, so thank you for such wonderful thoughts. What about you, Ron?
It's a nice experience and a new one. We made friends of different countries. They are all nice and competitive also.
You're very competitive, right? So, if you were to leave, what would you say to the friends you've made and your?
May all my friends have a great future ahead.
Okay, lovely message. Thank you so much, India. Team Bhutan, now your thoughts.
Through this quiz, all of us got a new experience and we made a lot of new friends, met new people, which I think is much more important than winning the quiz. And I do agree with what the other team said. We should have projects that bring the countries together to help each other rather than encourage competition.
Oh, okay. We hear you loud and clear. We hear you. All right, Bangladesh, some words from you.
The experience, the quiz experience and the visit to this country itself is enough. So, of course, there will be winners and we would like to win, but even if we don't, it's okay. We got to know people from different countries. Bhutan is a beautiful country. The culture, we got to know the culture of different countries. We made new friends. So I think it's a really good experience for me.
Thank you. Wonderful words. What about you? You are the extrovert, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Please do share some thoughts on the quiz, and if you were
What to say, I don't know, but as I'm the youngest one here, I got so much love, and thank you to the participants and the coaches though. So this was a really great opportunity for me to visit in Bhutan and having this type of quiz. And we did preparation, not like that we are having it itself without anything. So it's quite enough that if we lose, then we lose. If you win, then we win. That's it. Thank you.
Arshil, what about your jacket? You got to wear your father's 20-year-old jacket, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because of this quiz.
Yes, I got the opportunity to wear my father's jacket. So thank you, Bimstec.
So in Bangladesh, it's not cold, so that jacket was just stowed
away,
away, right?
in Bangladesh, so that's why I do not get the opportunity to wear
He wore a
those
lovely
jackets.
black jacket, which his father had kept
For 20 years.
for 20 years. And the jacket is still in such good condition and was keeping you warm. Wasn't it serving its purpose?
Yeah, this was serving me very well, so that's why I'm glad to that jacket and Bimstec also.
Okay, the youngest member had the most dearest jacket from his papa.
Yeah.
Oh, so wonderful. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
so
thoughts.
much, though. Thank you.
Teams, I'm so impressed by what you say, the suggestions you made. I'm sure Bimstec is also taking note of it, and also other organizations around the world who, want youth voices out there and think that youth matters. These are the suggestions coming. So take note of that, love. Are we ready with our scores now? It's thrilling now because 3 teams with the lowest scores will go. Bangladesh at 15 points. This is for this audiovisual round. Bangladesh had 15 points. Bhutan didn't get any of the buzzer, therefore 0 points. India managed 30 points. Well done. We have Myanmar didn't register anything in this audiovisual round, so 0 for you. Nepal did fairly well with 25 points. We have Sri Lanka with 0 points in the audiovisual round, and Thailand. I think you interrupted me and you got the because when you interrupt me, you lose minus 5 points. Okay, so that is minus.
Why we have 15, we are supposed to get 20. One question, this is 10, right?
The starter is 10, yes.
And the bonus questions are 5.
No, the bonus questions are also 10.
Then why we get 15?
I will check that. We will check that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's supposed
So,
to be 20.
Yes, yes.
We got the Mohastangur right and the Chattogram
So
right.
two questions.
Yes.
Two question means 20.
So Bangladesh, we stand corrected. We apologize for that.
It's okay.
Team scorers, I'm going to send them to Bangladesh and shine your shoes for a week, okay? So, all right. So we stand corrected. We have Bangladesh at 20. Nepal, any issues with yours? Negative marking. She interrupted me.
Like if we hadn't interrupted you, then if we give the wrong answer also, we'll get the points. Like we won't get negative marking.
No. Starters with interruption and the correct answer, you don't suffer the negative. Starters with interruption with wrong answer, you get -5.
Like
There's
starters with no interruptions and a wrong answer will suffer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the points, sorry, it looks a little tricky, but the scorekeepers are on it. Okay, just for Bangladesh, they slipped up a little bit. Can we have the scorekeeper? We'll take while we do that, we'll take a little break. We have prepared, get to know your contestants. So let's go for that break. And we'll come back with the scores. So we will play the audio visuals.
Years old.
And I'm 18 years old.
We are representing Bangladesh. Okay, this preparation was really fun because after a while they gave us the contents. It was 10 contents as science, technology, current affairs, many more things. So we have divided into 2 parts. As I am handling 5 categories and he is handling 5 categories. The easiest 5 I have chosen because I am the youngest one and I have paid him the hardest, a bit more harder, which are really supposed to be hard. So he is handling them. And please.
So I took the subjects like socio-economic aspect of the Bimstec countries and the history, culture. So the first thing that I did was, as it was about Bimstec, I had to gain some knowledge about Bimstec. What does Bimstec do? What does the full form stand for? How many countries were there? So I got a general knowledge about that, and then after finishing that, I kind of got into what was the accomplishments of Bimstec, and I got to know that there are several sectors that the workforce was divided in. Then we got into the specific topics of the 7 countries. For example, I had history, culture, and so many. So we just delved into, we looked into the internet and we just
find that this is not that much hard. But after a while, we found some mentors, as we have big brothers from our institutions.
Yes,
so I have told him that what type of, you have done many more quizzes, you have experience, please teach us. Then he was really nice and he mentored us, and I think we are prepared almost nice. It could prefer to be a very good preparation, and inshallah, which we say in our language, and as we are Muslim, if Allah wills, then inshallah we will win.
First impressions started from when from the flight. When I looked at the land, the terrain, the hills, it was really beautiful. It struck my mind, and I'm speaking honestly. It's a really beautiful country. And after I landed, I just looked at it. It was a one-hour journey from Paro to Thimphu. It's really beautiful. I have nothing more to say, and I look forward to explore more of it.
And most importantly, the infrastructure of these buildings are really nice. I have never seen this type of buildings in anywhere of this world. But I have a very important thing to share, that when I landed in this airport, everyone, each and every Bhutanese were really, really hospitable to us. They were really kind to us. I don't think so that they know us, but there was something like they are just encouraging and greeting us. So it is really nice for us. As you asked, that my personality, my leisures, my activities. So thus I could say that I am not that much interesting person, but I have some more interest in myself. So from that perspective, anything, whatever, it is co-curricularly activated, which increases your capability, not like education or study. Study is really hard to do. So that's why when I get my free time, I have time with my laptop and I do code, I do program, I make.
Everyone, we're coming back with the scores. We'll eliminate 3 teams here. Am I on air? All right, I am on air. Okay, we're back with the scores now. The preliminary round scores, where 3 teams are to be eliminated and 4 teams will advance in the final round of the Bimstec quiz. We will now announce the team that scored the highest in the preliminary round. We have Nepal at 65. Well done. We have Sri Lanka at 60 points. Well done. We have India at 50 points. And we have Bhutan at 50 points, which means we'll have to say bye to Myanmar, who scored 20. We'll have to bid farewell from the Bimstec quiz to Bangladesh at 35 points. And then we'll have to also say bye to Thailand, who scored 25 points. Okay, so the 3 teams leaving us are Thailand, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. I want to say that we are grateful that you made it all the way to Bhutan, took so much time to prepare for this quiz, gave it your best. But like I said, there's always the element of chance. And as quiz competition goes, it's stressful, you know, and some of the things you studied don't come also. So you take a chance with the quiz. So I want to thank you on behalf of Bimstec as well for coming all the way to Thimphu, Bhutan, making your presence felt here, making a difference as youth. You know, when youth interact with each other, you gain experience, you gain knowledge. So I hope you take that memory back, that experience back. So with that, we would like to say farewell from this Bimstec quiz. Of course, afterwards I'll meet you, but for the Bimstec quiz, you will take the seat at the audience, okay? And the 4 teams that qualified for the final rounds will remain here. We'll go for a short break now.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Arshil bin Wahid.
And I'm Abdullah Shakshihab.
I'm 14 years old.
And I'm 18 years old.
We are representing Bangladesh. Okay, this preparation was really fun because after a while they gave us the contents. It was 10 contents as science, technology, current affairs, many more things. So we have divided into 2 parts. As I am handling 5 categories and he is handling 5 categories. The easiest 5 I have chosen because I am the youngest one, and I have paid him the hardest, a bit more harder, which are really supposed to be hard. So he is handling them. And please.
So I took the subjects like socioeconomic aspect of the Bimstec countries and the history, culture. So the first thing that I did was, as it was about Bimstec, I had to gain some knowledge about Bimstec. What does Bimstec do? What does the full form stand for? How many countries were there? So I got a general knowledge about that, and then after finishing that, I kind of got into what was the accomplishments of Bimstec. And I got to know that there are several sectors that the workforce was divided in. Then we got into the specific topics of the 7 countries. For example, I had history, culture, and so many. So we just delved into, we looked into the internet and we just
find that this is not that much hard. But after a while, we found some mentors, as we have big brothers from our institutions.
Yes,
so I have told him that what type of, you have done many more quizzes, you have experience, please teach us. Then he was really nice and he mentored us, and I think we are prepared almost nice. It could prefer to be a very good preparation, and inshallah, which we say in our language, and as we are Muslim, if Allah wills, then inshallah we will win.
First impressions started from when from the flight. When I looked at the land, the terrain, the hills. It was really beautiful. It struck my mind, and I'm speaking honestly. It's a really beautiful country. And after I landed, I just looked at it. It was a 1 hour journey from Paro to Thimphu. It's really beautiful. I have nothing more to say, and I look forward to explore more of it.
And most importantly, the infrastructure of these buildings are really nice. I have never seen this type of buildings in anywhere of this world. But I have a very important thing to share, that when I landed in this airport, everyone, each and every Bhutanese were really, really hospitable to us. They were really kind to us. I don't think so that they know us, but there was something like they are just encouraging us, greeting us. So it is really nice for us. As you asked, that my personality, my leisures, my activities. So thus I could say that I am not that much interesting person, but I have some more interest in myself. So from that perspective, anything, whatever, it is co-curricularly activated, which increases your capability, not like education or study. Study is really hard to do. So that's why when I get my free time, I have time with my laptop, and I do code, I do program, I make website. So that's why it is really great impact on me, that I'm increasing my talent and not wasting my time, and I'm having fun doing all these things. So
I'm a bit of more calm type of personality. I like to stay silent, and I only talk to people whom I know. And in my free time, I actually like reading a lot of books, and when I'm not doing that in my free time, I like to go out cycling, hang around, and I'm really interested in sports. I participate in different types of sports, in all type of events, whether it be in college, whether it be in any other private competition, I participate in it. Anything that gives me peace. For example, I visited this country. This is a beautiful country. Whenever I look into the hills, it gives me peace. So I would say that anything that gives me peace makes me happy.
And there is an important thing, that Bangladesh is a highly populated country. So there, I live in Dhaka, which is the capital of Bangladesh. There is more people than any other cities in Bangladesh. So from that perspective, this city is kind of polluted, as other cities are also in every country. So from that perspective, when I came Bhutan, when I'm just inhaling in myself, the breath is nice, and it really makes me happy, which I'm, to be honest, really it makes me happy.
Hi, Kuzampala. My name is Tashin Urbu, and I'm 16 years old.
Kuzampala, my name is Neza Rolkatsiring. I'm 17 years old, and we'll be representing Bhutan in the Bimstec quiz.
To talk about the preparations that I had, I mainly had to research through online, through social media like Google and all. And I'd like to express my gratitude to a teacher in Yanchpu school. Her name is Madam Namka, and she's been guiding me this whole time for the Bimstec quiz, and that's all.
To prepare for the Bimstec quiz, I basically just kept myself updated on the current affairs, and also went through a number of articles regarding Bimstec and general knowledge.
My impressions on the other team are that they're very friendly and articulate, and it's very interesting to talk with them, and I'm also very happy to have met them. That's all.
Upon meeting the teams from the other Bimstec countries, I felt very honored to have met them, and also inspired by their hard work and effort. My hobby would be videography, so in my free time I like making videos. I also like photography, and what motivates me is His Majesty, my teachers, my family, and everyone around me.
To talk about myself, my hobby is to play games, and like physically and both, like using gadgets and all. I like to play games with my brother, and what makes me happy is helping other people. So after helping other people, the smile on their faces, and the way they become happy, that makes me happy as well.
My happiness is my family. Everything I do is for them. Bhutan में आपका स्वागत है.
Namaste, my name is Jeet and I am from India, representing my country at the Bimstec quiz.
Hello, I am Randatta from Assam, India, representing my country in the Bimstec quiz competition.
Firstly, the people are so humble and down to earth. I really like the friendly nature of them. They try to mix up with us and they create a friendly atmosphere, so we become very comfortable. And of course, the beauty is very beautiful. It's a very gorgeous country. I really like it.
Firstly, the nature here, all about hills and hills. Then the hospitality maintained by the peoples around us is a kind different, but it's matlab humble one.
I read different websites. I collected a lot of informations and made notes of them so that I can get a clarity of what to do. And I read newspapers, and these are the things which I did. I mainly focused on current affairs and a little bit about Bimstec, its recent developments, and a lot about it. So I think I'll do better good in that quiz. But yes.
Basically, I am a science student, but the topic covered here are from generally arts. So it's a bit difficult for me, but I had managed it from the net and bit of newspapers.
These days I'm listening to music. I'm enjoying it, and because it's a kind of stress buster. You are studying all the time, and it sometimes gives you a little relaxing feeling. So that's what I'm doing these days. And I also like acting. I do sometime, and yeah, that's it. I also like to play outdoor games. So yes.
Basically, I'm a bit kind of sports person. I play football, and I'm a little bit of singer. I love singing Bollywood songs, and yeah. Razi Nedang Tazin Bena Katinche.
Hello everyone, Minglaba. My name is Musa. I'm 16 years old. I'm representing the of Myanmar, and it's my honor to compete in this competition. And I will try, and I will give my best in this competition. And I would like to win, if I could. Yes.
Hello everyone, I'm Nyaki Khanjo. I'm 16 years old. I'm in grade 11. I came from Myanmar and I came here to compete the Bimstec quiz competition. I thought that I could show my best in this competition. Thank you. We prepare about overwhelmed, right?
Yeah, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. For me, I studied the facts related with Bimstec by searching from Google or other websites and reading the Bimstec charter and newsletter. And I'm note in my notebook, and I'm well noted. The professional teacher from Myanmar and our Myanmar coach also teach us about Bimstec in detail. Yes, that's about.
First impression on Bhutan, maybe like the language. Maybe the language, because some of the words is similar to my ethnic Kachin. So I was like, how do I say? I was wow in that moment. And then some of the backgrounds, the mountains, the stream, the roads, they all like similar to Kachin State in Myanmar. When I was a kid, we go like that. So I was like, it felt like being back to my childhood like that. So this and Bhutan is really cold, really cold. And as far as I'm convinced, February is the coldest month, right? So yes, it's really cold here, and like it's similar to Kachin State, and I really love it. Yes.
The first thing that I feel is Bhutan is very cold. That in our country, the average temperature is about 28 degrees Celsius, 29, 30. But this is not the same to our country. It is very cold, yes. I usually do knitting. Or I make the things with wools. I like it because I feel happy when I'm creating the things with wool. I create the things and I give my families that they want.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a nice one. For me, in my free time, sometimes I will hang out with my friends, or sometimes I play like some video games, or sometimes I have like a family time with my family. I spend my leisure time with it, like that. Yes.
Nga Bimstec Quizna Chama Tuti Samgay.
Namaste, my name is Aisha Bohra. I am 16 years old and I am representing Nepal.
Namaste, I am Susank Powder and I am 17 years old and I am representing Nepal in this Bimstec International Quiz. We did a bit of hard work for the quiz. We went through different articles that were published regarding the Bimstec organization. Like there was a booklet for the 25th anniversary and the 20th anniversary. We went through all of that, and we went through different YouTube videos regarding the member nations, about their identities, and about how is the social cultural situation in the countries, how is the economic condition in the countries, and all of that.
It was somewhat familiar, like geography-wise. And Architect is so beautiful here. The whole buildings look so similar and it's so different and unique.
So Bhutan is more or less like Nepal.
Yes.
But like there are like few different things that separate Bhutan from Nepal. Like the people are disciplined here. Like they know their job and they don't go away from that. And then it is a peaceful country. There is not much crowd in here. So I try a variety of things. So I am into the fundamentals of word designing. I like a bit about political science also. I've been taking some courses on political science. I've been participating into math Olympiads. I've been into robotics and I've been devising different projects in my school relating to this only. And I've been into reading novels. I listen to musics. Then that's what.
In my free time, I mostly play sports like basketball, handball, and swimming also if it's summer. And other time I read novels. That's all. Being with loved ones, like just to be with them, talk to them, that is the most.
For me, happiness is all about being in a peaceful state, like in a peaceful place, like where you have all your mind and all the things, like all the clutters of your mind are out. That's happiness for me. Sem Girewadi Name Mazam.
Hi everyone, my name is Medini Vanikaratne and I'm 18 years old. I'm from Sri Lanka.
Hi everyone, I'm Sairang Premsiri and I'm 18 years old. I'm representing Sri Lanka.
To speak about that, actually this year I'm having my advanced level exams, which is one of the hardest exams in South Asia, I think. So between the study sessions and tight schedules, we too had to prepare for the quiz also. After getting to know that I got selected for this, me and Saurangi, we talked through the phone and we shared the countries. She studied a few and I studied the rest, and that's how we started preparing. And then we used mainly internet to study, and then even though I don't watch news that often, I started watching news because that was needed for the quiz. And yes, that's how we did it. Since the day that we got to know that we were selected, we prepared. We did our best. I hope that I did my best for the quiz so far.
So we had to dedicate our time to gain facts for this quiz. We searched in the internet. First, we didn't know much about the Bimstec countries. Now we know. It's a great thing to know about other countries.
First impression was the people were very lovely and very friendly. It's really cold. Even right now, I'm freezing, but the warmth of the hospitality of the people, it's just made me forget that this is a really cold country. And also the food. Oh my God! I just had my lunch, and I have fallen in love with the food here.
The people are very friendly. The crew in the airlines were very friendly, and we actually enjoy it. And the architecture is very beautiful. The buildings are amazing, and food is also amazing. The only thing concerns me is this temperature and the weather, because we're not used to it.
I'm a sports person. I play basketball. So mostly in my free time, I'm at the court. But these days, I really don't have that much of freedom because I'm having my last final exams in August. But yeah, other than that, I listen to music a lot, and I sometimes read books. Yeah, I do. I watch news and I search through internet. Those things, yeah.
I mostly read books. I love to read English books as well as the translations of the books. Also, I actually sleep in my free time because I do not get much free time because of my advanced level examination. It's hard to find a free time actually these days.
What makes me happy is making the ones who love me happy by doing what I do. Like just for an example, after my parents got to know that I got selected for this, I was so happy to see the smiles on their faces. I mean, that made me happy, and I mean, it's a kind of like a theory of my life. Whatever I do, I want to impress my parents. That's like if I know that my parents are impressed, I know that what I'm doing is right. So that's my theory of happiness.
Being with the people I love makes me happy. With my parents, with my sister, relatives, friends, that makes me happy. And also achieving my goals also makes me happy. Drew K-Cup, Name Samelede.
สวัสดีค่ะ My name is จิติพัฒนาช่างธรรม I'm 16 years old. I'm from Thailand representing Thailand.
สวัสดีค่ะ My name is กนิพัฒน์บุญธรรม I'm 16 years old and I'm from Thailand. I'm representing Thailand too.
We just learned about general knowledge about member state of Bimstec and research document on Google about Bimstec.
Yes, me too. I was read about general knowledge and from the website of Bimstec, and you can go for search to at bimstec.org right now. At first of all, I have never been in Bhutan before, so the first thing I thought is about the air, the weather is gonna be cold, really cold. But at the first step I stepped here, I felt like the fresh air and the weather that is really, really good, and I can felt it, and I love it. I really love it. Yes.
My first impression of Bhutan is mountain because there is a lot of mountain. Yes. When I feel time, I playing basketball.
Yeah. At my free time, I play guitar, but I'm not guitarist. I'm just want to play when I want to. So after I play guitar, I listening to podcast because I love the way that people talk to each other, and people express their personal idea. Yes, something like that. So that's why. The thing that make me happy is people, because I love to stay with people. I love to make people happy, and if the person or people that I stay with be happy, I will be happy too. I don't want to be a troublemaker or a problem of them, but I just want to be a happy maker. Yes.
Thing make me happy is music, because when I listen to music, it make me happy.
Tagemala Semka Beju.
We're on air now.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome back to the Bimstec quiz. We just concluded our preliminary round, and we had 3 teams leaving us, and the finalists are behind me now. We have Team Sri Lanka, Team Nepal, Team India, and Team Bhutan. They're the finalists for the Bimstec quiz, and we'll be going ahead with the final round of the Bimstec quiz. Before we do that, I would like to also say that the students are all wearing their school uniforms, and we just want, since they made so much effort to do so, Sri Lanka, such an interesting, you're wearing a lot of pins and badges and all that. Can you tell us the significance behind them? If you could stand up and show it to our audience as well. Such smart school uniforms. Does this reflect anything, like the
This is the school
logo?
And these are the badges of the societies that I am making.
Oh, something like the Scouts. You get
Yeah.
pins. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. What about you? Your school uniform, you could just show it off to us.
Actually,
very smart.
This is called a blazer, and this is not our usual school uniform. We wear this for special occasions.
Right.
And I have here, this is my school badge, my
Uh-huh.
house badge, and this is my prefect's badge. I'm a house captain.
Oh, captain?
Yes. And this is my junior prefect badge.
How wonderful.
And then I was the director of club service last
Uh-huh.
year in Intrac Club, and these are Intrac badges.
Okay, and
Yeah,
if you
this-
lose one of them, what happens? It doesn't matter. You can have replacement.
I'm not going to face any punishment.
Okay, well done. Thank you. Such smart uniforms. Thank you for the effort to get dressed in your school uniform. What about you, Nepal? You're looking very dapper.
This is our school badge.
Right.
And this is our usual school uniform.
Right.
This is my love for the country. It's the
national flag.
national flag.
Oh, lovely.
And this is the Bimstec tag that they gave us.
Okay. I forgot my badge, but I do have the Bimstec tag. So Bimstec, please overlook my badge. It's not here. Same with you. And why do girls wear pants? Just curious.
It's normal in our country.
Oh, lovely. I would also love to be in pants right now, but I do love my Kira. It's so comfortable. Thank you for being dressed so smartly for our quiz. What about you, India? You're also wearing your school uniform, is it?
Yes. We have a jacket in winters.
Right.
And in summers, we don't wear jackets. We have this suit kind of thing, like a real traditional dress kind
I
of.
love it. It looks like you can jump over fences with that. Yeah.
Yes. And we have pants.
Lovely. It looks so comfortable.
Yes.
And
And it's
beautiful.
our school logo.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Reed. What about you, Ron?
Yeah, I am from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. Its official name is Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti. We call it at NVS, and it's the official dress. We wear sweaters in the winters, and
So winters do get cold in your area?
yeah,
Okay.
it's too cold.
All right. So
But not like Bhutan.
Not like Bhutan.
Thank
Bhutan is a bit high up, I think, because of that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for being so well dressed. Bhutan, we have to display these uniforms. I've worn the Yanjipu one, so if you could kindly, for our audience abroad also.
So this is the national dress of our country, and we wear it to our schools. And as you can see, for boys, it's still the knee length, and for girls, it's still the shin. And all. So as you may know, boys, we have the world's largest pocket.
You can fit a lot of things there.
Yeah.
Your world's largest pocket. Neze?
And women wear kira, so this is what you call a kira, this is called a tego, and this is a wonju.
Right? Similar, I'm wearing. Very smart, the two of you. Thank you so much. All right. So our teams are now ready to go ahead with the final round. You know the rules. There's round 1, which is with buzzers, okay? Here, buzzers come into play a lot. It's called the Knowledge Express round. You have 2 minutes time to answer as many questions as possible by all 4 teams. So buzzers come into play here. 2 minutes is the time, all right? And if you give the wrong answer, you get -5 here. So go easy on the buzzer also, right? All right, and it's time for 2 minutes, after which we will take you to the round 2, which is categories. There again, you will have the 5 categories, and you get to choose. It's the same as round 1. The categories are the same, and the questions, of course, are different this time. Then we have the audio-visual round. This time, since there are only 4 teams, we have only 4 starters. Same as the first round, the starters are won by the buzzer. If you interrupt me, -5 points. If you don't interrupt me and answer correctly, or if you interrupt me and answer correctly, okay, even with the interruption, if you answer correctly, you get the starter and the bonus, the 2 bonus. So 10 points for the starter, 10 points for the bonus as well. The only negative is if you interrupt me and answer incorrectly, okay? All right, so my scorekeepers are they're very vigilant, and they listen very closely to the interruption, and they score you accordingly. And in this round, after the starter audiovisual round, if there is any tie for the first position, second or third, especially for the first, we have 3 questions for the tiebreaker, okay? All right, so with that said now, audience, are you also clear on the rules? Okay, so we'll have a fun quiz now. The final round starts now. The buzzers are all set. Due to the intensity of the quiz, I'll just be reading, the quiz master. You don't have time to read anything, so we will not display any visuals. There's no multiple choice. Teams, the best of luck, okay? So I will start. The 2 minutes starts as soon as I read. Okay. The 2 minutes starts as soon as I read out the first question. Which 2 landlocked countries in Bimstec are heavily... Okay, go ahead.
Nepal and Bhutan.
And that is correct. Well done for 10 points. Second question now. Name the 2 countries connected. Okay, name the 2 countries connected through Myanmar in the Asian Trilateral Highway under Bimstec. Who has the buzzer? Show me the buzzer. Okay, Sri Lanka.
Thailand and India.
That is correct for 10 points. Well done. Buzzer is set. Which 4 countries are included in the road-based Buddhist and temple tourism circuits under Bimstec? We're looking for the 4 countries. Any buzzer?
Can you reread that?
Which 4 countries are included in the road-based Buddhist and temple tourism circuits under Bimstec? There's -5 marks for the incorrect answer. Any takers? Any takers? Our time is winding up. So I'm going to go to the next question now. How many dollars did India provide to increase the Bimstec operational budget in 2022? India, you have the buzzer.
$1 million.
That is correct for 10 points. Well done. Your next question now. What is the river Ganga known as after entering Bangladesh? Oh, India, you have the buzzer again.
Padma.
Padma is correct for 10 points. Well done. Your next question now. Who was the first Secretary General of Bimstec? Oh, we have Nepal on the buzzer. Go ahead. The first Secretary General of Bimstec.
Sumit Nakandala.
That is correct for 10 points. Well done. Your next question. What is the name of the spice that comes from the verum tree and native to Sri Lanka? Oh, Nepal, you have the buzzer again.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon is correct. Well done. Next question. Where is the Bimstec Technology Transfer Facility, TTF, established? We have Bhutan on the buzzer.
Colombo, Sri Lanka.
That is correct for 10 points. Well done. Then your next question. Oh, is that time? It's time. So the 2 minutes ended, okay? So I cannot give you any more questions. We have to be mindful of time. Bhutan got there just in the nick of time. So your 2 minutes are up. And what did you think? Nobody suffered a negative marking, right? So we will give you the score in a while. And while we do that, we would like to know, India, how was the buzzer round this time?
It was so quick. We were just pressing buzzer again and again.
So the 2 minutes didn't feel like 2 minutes really,
yes.
right?
It was like 5 seconds.
Yeah. What about you, Bhutan? Right in the nick of time, you got it.
It went by really fast.
Yeah. And Nepal? I thought you wouldn't get that Secretary General's name, but you did. So very
I don't know
good,
what to say.
impressive buzzer speed. Sri Lanka, what about you? Some of the questions.
Yeah, actually, we knew answers to most of the questions, but unfortunately, Nepal was faster than us.
Yeah, Nepal is very fast. You were also fast with the buzzer. Maybe that kind of rubbed off on me. All right. Do we have the scores for the first round in the final round? If you could have the score, please. You can hand it to me. Okay, while we wait for the scores, I would like to tell you about the categories round. There are 5 categories again in this round. And yes, we have the scores. We have Bhutan at 10 points. We have India at 30 points.
30.
We have Nepal at 20 points. And we have Sri Lanka with 10 points. All right, so right now, India, you're on the top. Okay, keep up the momentum. Other teams, you can catch up because the next round coming up is the categories round. Okay, we are now headed to our second round of the final round, which is the categories round. Here, is this the same? You have 5 categories to choose from. The team with the highest score gets to choose the category. This time, India with 30 points, you get to choose the category. And each category comes with 5 questions. There's no passes. There's no negative marking, okay? The only thing is that once you choose the category, the rest of the teams also get to answer it because they can ring their buzzers. So can we have the 5 categories up on screen now? The first category, we have neighborhood. The categories like neighborhood, books, old facts, our world, which is, yes, those are the categories. So India, you get to choose now which category. And this is timed. As soon as you choose it, we time you, okay, for 10 minutes.
We go with old facts.
Old facts, okay. The buzzers are set, okay? Old facts. Which Thai king commanded the alteration to the country's national flag to look of a more modern design? Who's got the buzzer? Okay, Bhutan, you have the buzzer.
Rama 6.
Rama the 6th, well done. That is 10 points. You get to choose the category now.
We'll continue with old facts.
Old facts, all right, old facts. Teams, buzzers are set for you also. What do the 2 colors of the vertical stripes placed near the hoist represent in the national flag of Sri Lanka? Oh, who has got the buzzer? Again, Bhutan, go ahead.
Orange represents the Tamils of Sri Lanka and green represents the Moors, as in the Muslims.
Well done, very, very concise. All right, you get to choose the category now. Again.
We'll continue with old facts.
Bhutan loves all facts, okay. Bhutan and the rest of the team, this question is all for you all. Buzzer said, which animal on the flag in 1943 did the white star on the new national flag of Myanmar replace? So we're looking which animal got replaced. Who got the buzzer? Oh, again, Bhutan, go ahead.
White elephant.
White elephant is incorrect. We were looking for a peacock instead. Okay. So Bhutan, now India, you get to choose the category. Alphabetically, it shifts to you.
Neighborhood.
Neighborhood. Okay, teams, buzzers are set. Okay, buzzers are set. And in the neighborhood, which country in Bimstec is known as the land of 6 seasons? Okay, Nepal, you have the buzzer. Bangladesh is correct. Well done. You get to choose the category now.
The neighborhood.
The neighborhood again. Okay. Teams, your buzzers are set. Name the longest river that goes through Myanmar and Thailand. Okay, Sri Lanka, you have the buzzer.
Mekong.
Mekong is correct. You get to choose the category now.
Our world.
Our world. Okay, our world is full of current affairs question. Teams ready? Which 2 countries have been struck by a devastating 7.8? Oh, interruption. Okay, go ahead.
Turkey and Syria.
That is well done for 10 points. You get to choose the category now. It is Turkey and Syria. 7.8.
Neighborhood.
Neighborhood. Okay, in the neighborhood now, we have teams ready. What are the benevolent mountains of India geographically known as? What are the benevolent mountains of India? Oh, who has the buzzer? Okay, Nepal.
Himalaya.
Incorrect. It's the Western Ghats we were looking for. Okay, now it goes to Sri Lanka. You can choose the category now. It's 10 minutes round, so choose fast. Go ahead. Which one?
Our world.
Our world with the current affairs again. Okay. Buzzer said, which country will stop printing the portrait of Queen Elizabeth in their paper money?
Australia.
Okay. Australia is correct. Well done. You get to choose the category again.
Our world.
You're sticking with our world. Okay, teams ready? Your buzzers are ready? How many prime ministers did UK change in 2022? Who's got the buzzer? Oh, Sri Lanka with the buzzer again. How many prime ministers did UK change in 2022? We just need a number. Okay.
3.
Are you sure? Guesswork? Yes? It's correct. Okay. Okay, fast now. Choose the category. No time to waste.
Yeah, our world.
Sorry?
Our world.
Any more questions in our world?
Our world.
Our world. Same. Okay, teams ready? Our world. This is your 4th question of our world. Who is the highest ranking female official in US history? Who's got the buzzer? Sri Lanka again. We want the highest ranking female official in US history. Go quickly now.
Like the rank.
Name or the rank?
Highest
Rank.
official ranking, yes.
The First Lady of USA.
Incorrect. It's Vice President Kamala Harris. Okay, now the Bhutan, you get to choose the category now.
Old facts.
Old facts. Okay, Bhutan is going with old facts again. Okay, your old facts now. Under which king of Bhutan was the national flag of Bhutan first flown abroad? It's up for buzzers. Go ahead. You have the buzzer? Yes, you do.
3rd king.
The 3rd king, yes, King Jimmy Dojo Wangshu, the 3rd king. Well done, 10 points for that. You get to choose the category now. Old facts again. So this is your final question of the old facts. Pingala Venkaya designed the flag of which Bimstec country? Okay.
India.
India is correct. Sri Lanka, you got it. All right, you get to choose the category. Time is running now. Come on.
Books.
Books. All right, books. Ready, teams? Who is the first Indian to win the 2022 International Booker Prize for the novel Tombs of Sand, translated into English? Anyone? with a buzzer. Books. Okay, no takers. I'm going to move on to the next one. Bhutan, since now you get to choose the category. We're just jumping alphabetically round and round. Go ahead fast.
The neighborhood.
The neighborhood. Okay, in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood now, on which Sri Lankan coast is Negombo? Is it in the east, south, or west? Who's got the buzzer?
West.
Do you have the buzzer? Wow, and the answer is west indeed. Well done. You get to choose the category. Quickly.
Books.
You're going with books. Okay, books. Teams ready? Which environmental activist has a non-fiction book titled The Climate Book that analyzes the causes, consequences, and challenges of the climate crisis in 2022? We're looking for this environment activists, non-fiction book called The Climate. Any takers? Okay, time is winding up. All right, now we jump to, again, Bhutan to select the category. And the answer was Greta Thunberg. Okay, I think Nepal had it, but you should have pressed the buzzer. Okay, go ahead.
The neighborhood.
The neighborhood. In the neighborhood, your question is, hands on the buzzer, this is the final question for neighborhood. Round about how many Ajanta caves are there in India? Is it 20, 30, or 40? Round about how many Ajanta caves? Round 20, 30, or 40? Round about how many Ajanta caves are there in India? Anybody? Okay, India, you want to give it a try?
It's 30.
30 is correct for 10 points. Well done. You get to choose the category. Quickly now. Oh, the category for neighborhood is done. So neighborhood, you can't choose anymore. The 5 questions are done.
The Wiz.
The Wiz. Okay, the Wiz. In the Wiz, we have first question coming up. Under which river is India building the first underwater metro service to connect Salt Lake to Howrah? So we're looking for the river, okay? Any buzzers?
Can you repeat?
Under which river is India building its first underwater metro service to connect Salt Lake to Howrah? We're looking for the river's name. I'm sure the audience knows it, but we are focused here. Any takers? Any takers? Okay, no takers. So Nepal, you get to choose the category now.
The Wiz.
The Wiz also. Okay, teams ready? Which space agency is developing an Earth observation center with ISRO to be launched in September 2023 in India? Which space station is developing an Earth observation satellite with ISRO to be launched in September 2023 in India? Any takers? Any buzzers coming up? Your time is winding up. No takers? I'm moving on to the next. Okay, time up. Now Sri Lanka, choose a category.
Our world.
Our world. Back to current affairs, okay? Who is the highest, okay, name the security pact signed between Australia, UK, and USA in September 2021. Who has got the buzzer? Okay, go ahead.
UKUSA, UK, USA. UKUSA.
Can you be more clear? You can tell me the abbreviation, acronym. What is it?
UK, USA, UKUSA.
I cannot. First letter is which one?
U.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. You were very close. It's AUKUS, AUKUS, okay? Okay. And I think the time is up now. Time is up. A stands for Australia, UK, and US, AUKUS. Okay, and that winds up the category round. Well done, teams. Tackled those questions very well. I think India, you were very lucky. This had many India-driven questions coming to us. That's very, very good for you because you have obviously a lot of knowledge on that. Bhutan, not bad. Nepal and Sri Lanka. I'm impressed by your selection and how you could think through. And in the category rounds, we have to give you the scores now. And while we compile the scores, we would like to know from Nepal, the two of you seem to have known some of the answers. What made you hesitate to press that buzzer and get those answers?
The negative marking.
Oh, the negative marking. But in categories round, we didn't have negative markings.
You said that we had negative marking.
No, we didn't have. It's just in the first round. You were mistaken, the first round. So you have to listen very carefully. All right. What about you, Sri Lanka?
We also thought that there's negative marking in the category round.
Oh, no. It was in the first round and it's...
We
but
will be
still...
having
Do
negative
you have a
markings
negative
in the
marking in the last round?
audio.
The upcoming round?
Yes, the starter, audiovisual starters. Starters, if you interrupt me.
Like if we don't interrupt you, but we give the wrong answer?
No
negative marking?
markings. No negative markings, okay? So we're clear on that. Some of the rules have to be given again because of the intensity of the quiz. We tend to forget the rules, but it's good that they asked again so that we are on the same page. And okay, I think the scores are up now. Are you teams? Do you want to know your scores now? Yes. Okay, at the end of the category round, we have the scores for you. Bhutan. Okay, the scores were 2 points each in the category round. Okay, so because it's only 2 points, you have answered questions worth 3 questions, so therefore you had 6 points. Okay, go ahead. And for India, you had answered 2 questions correctly and you got 4 points in the category round. For Nepal, 1 question correctly, 2 points. Sri Lanka, you answered how many questions? Let's see. Wow, you answered 5 questions in this round correctly and that gives you 10 points. Well done. And now I would like to know if my team is ready for the audiovisual round. Yes, we are ready for the audiovisual round. So the audiovisual round starts with 4 starter questions, okay? Let me again give you the rules so that you are not confused. 4 starter questions are there in the audiovisual round. The starters are won on your buzzer. The starters, like in the first round, the preliminary round, if you interrupt me, you don't obviously get to hear the full question, and you answer incorrectly, you lose -5 points. But somehow, with the interruption, you can give me the correct answer, you win the 10 points and the 2 bonus questions presented in the audiovisual format, okay? So those are 10 points each. Nepal? Okay, no questions. India? No questions. Bhutan, clear on that? Sri Lanka, clear on that? Okay. So with that said, we are ready to start the audiovisual round, which has 4 starter questions. Each starter question has 2 bonus. The bonuses come in the audiovisual format. So this, we are nearing to the end of our quiz now. So this is going to be very exciting. All right. The final round of this quiz is the audiovisual round. The starter now. Your buzzers are ready. Let's have the first starter. What term is used to describe the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth and preserving the health of the ocean systems? I want that term. What term is used to describe the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth and preserving the health of the ocean ecosystem? Any buzzers? Starter 1. This is the term. You can look behind you as well. What term is used to describe the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth and preserving the health of the ocean ecosystem? Okay, time is winding up. I don't think any team wants to. You can hazard a guess here because there's no negative marking because I've read the questions. Okay, you can hazard a guess. Okay, Nepal is going ahead with a guess.
Marine ecosystem. Marine ecosystem?
You don't suffer negative marking. Teams, have you seen how I read the full question? And so that is incorrect. Anybody else wants to take this? Okay, no takers. So I'm going to declare the starter dumb and gone because nobody, not dumb as in dud, okay? It's a dud because there's nobody taking it. And may I answer the question for you? It's called blue economy. And Bimstec works a lot in that area. And the bonus you could have got with this is the prestigious prize that went to the 4th King of Bhutan, which is the Blue Planet Prize. And the other bonus was on Grameen Bank and Muhammad Yunus of Bangladesh. Okay, those were the bonuses that came with this question. Okay, teams, are you ready for starter 2 now? We're nearing to the end of this quiz now. Starter 2, hands on the buzzers. Who is the first woman from Bangladesh to scale 7 highest peaks in 7 continents? We need her name. Teams, you can hazard a guess because I've read the question. You're not interrupting me. Who is the first woman from Bangladesh to scale 7 highest peaks in 7 continents? Any guesses? Nobody suffers a negative marking, even if you guess. All right, so no team. I want you to give me a signal. Not going to try? Not going to try? Not going to try? Okay, so I'm going to declare this starter gone as well. With this starter, the bonus question you could have gone with is Pratibha Patel, the first woman president of India. The other bonus with this starter was the CNN Hero Award winner from Mighty Nepal, the founder of Mighty Nepal, and her name is Anuradha Koirala. Okay, starter number 3 now. You have to get this. We're coming to the end of the quiz now. Come on, teams. Starter 3. Who wrote the lyrics to Amar Sonar Bangla? Who is got the buzz? Oh, you love that name, don't you? This is the second time you've been saying that. That is correct. You won the starter. Congratulations. You opened this round now. And the bonus now you have is, let's go ahead with the bonus. This is only your bonus. None of the teams are going to attempt it, okay? So the bonus is, who is this singer? Who is the singer of this song? He performed at the opening ceremony of the FIFA World Cup 2022. Jungkook. Why do you know him so well? You didn't even hesitate. Who is he a member of?
BTS.
BTS is so well renowned with the youth. Yes, that is Jungkook of BTS. You win the point there. Your second bonus now. What is the full form of the world's
British Broadcasting Corporation?
British Broadcasting Corporation is correct for 10 points. Well done. This is the oldest national broadcaster in the world. Okay, now the final. This is the time to make up your points, teams. The final starter of the final round. Which Bimstec member country declared volleyball as the national sport?
Nepal.
Oh my God! Nepal, you wanted that, didn't you? But Sri Lanka, you so fast with the buzzer. And how did you know Nepal did that? Because you studied it, didn't you?
Yes,
they were the only country who actually declared volleyball. Because other countries also have volleyball as their... Yeah. Yes, Sri Lanka, you have volleyball as your national sport. Now I want you to face off each other with a volleyball match, okay, after the quiz. So that's well done. You won the starter. Well done, Sri Lanka. Very fast on the buzzer. Impressive. You win the bonus as well, okay? This bonus is only for you. Team Sri Lanka's coach must be feeling rather happy. Where is the coach? Okay. All right, bonus now. Picture is, what is this national sport of Thailand called?
Muay Thai. Muay Thai.
Muay Thai is correct for 10 points. Well done. Your other bonus now. We'll have your other bonus now. Whoa, this is from your country. What is the informal or the indigenous name of this national sport of Sri Lanka? It's an indigenous, we want the indigenous name, okay? Indigenous name for your, this is your national sport according to facts.
Angampura.
Oh, that is incorrect. Hadudu. Hadudu. Okay, it's called Hadudu. It's like kabaddi in India. Yeah. All right. So that's incorrect. So that winds up our audiovisual round, and there was only 4 starters. Many of the starters was passed, and we'll have to compile the scores. Please bear with us, give us some time. Sri Lanka, do you only play volleyball? How about hadudu? Have you never attended a hadudu? How do you pronounce that even?
No.
No.
We don't know.
Yeah, and I believe in India it's known as kabaddi. Kabaddi. And I don't think in Bhutan we have any wrestling sport, do we? Keshu we call it, right? Ours is
Lanthabni.
Lanthabni. Oh, in Bhutan. Can you, Taship, explain what Lanthabni is for our audience? And
I'm not sure, but I think 2 people, they, use their head and push each other.
okay, so if Reet and I do it, I'll win, right?
I think so.
It's basically we just push each other, like wrestling move. So yeah, we do have our version of something like kabaddi or wrestling, no? But kabaddi is not necessarily wrestling, is it? It's just basically tackle sport, is it? Have you ever played kabaddi?
Yeah, I play.
Yes. Oh, really? And do you think you, what kind of agility do you need? You can speak on the
It's
mic.
basically depends on reflexes.
Reflexes.
And the
Oh.
strength of the person.
So do you need to be really well-built, muscular, well-toned to do that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That helps. It's always an advantage in sports anyway, right? Nepal, you also have something like kabaddi?
Yeah,
or
we've got
hududu?
kabaddi.
La?
We
You
have
have?
kabaddi.
Oh, really? You call it kabaddi also?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And do you take part in it? Have you ever?
Sometimes we play.
Really? Oh, wow. And what about you? You like sports, don't you? Yeah, what kind of sports are you into?
Basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
Kabaddi also, even kabaddi.
Girls can play kabaddi?
Yes. We
yeah?
play in the school.
Even girls play the kabaddi? Oh, wow. Sri Lanka, what are you up to with the sports? Update us on your,
I mostly play basketball and athletics. I've done.
I used to play chess and table tennis.
Chess and table tennis.
I've done table tennis also.
Okay. You must be having very good coordination then, right? Okay. So we would like to know now if the scores are ready. Wouldn't you want that? Yeah. And we want to know if there's any tie, because we could go into a tie break as well. And while we wait for the scores, we would like to thank all the teams. Team Myanmar. Yeah. We're seated in the audience now. Team Bangladesh. Hi. Yes. So I don't see the other team. Where are they? Okay, Thailand, you're right there. So how do you think they did? Did you think the question levels were at par or a little bit intense this time? You found. Oh, you found it easier. Oh. Really? You found it easier? Okay. So the aim of this quiz is not really to interrogate you or make you feel like you're doing some kind of entrance exam to some kind of a hard to get place. We want the fun element to speak out as well. So teachers, did you enjoy watching the quiz? Okay. And Honorable Lempo, any questions that you found hard?
No, I learned, I think all of us also learned a lot from this quiz.
Okay.
There were some that we also didn't know. It was a learning experience for all of us. I'd like to congratulate all the finalists and also for those who participated earlier. I hope that you all had a good time and also that you had a pleasant visit here in our country.
Oh, lovely. I wanted to say that yesterday I grilled my team with this very tricky question. Which is the only ocean in the world named after a country?
Oh, okay. India.
Indian Ocean, yes. So most of us were quite dumbstruck with that. So yeah, you have a whole ocean named after you. How lucky. If an ocean is named after Bhutan, it'd be like...
Bhutanese Ocean.
I wanted Bhutano Ocean. Bhutano Ocean.
Bhutano.
Bhutano Ocean. Okay. With that now, we've come to the exciting part of the quiz where we declare the results now. Let's go ahead now. We'll have the results. Bhutan with 66 points. India with 84 points. Nepal with 87 points. And Sri Lanka with 130 points. Which means, oh my gosh, Sri Lanka, you've done it. Those buzzer pressing, those really hard questions that you tackled really paid off. We have no ties. It's clear. The winner of the first ever Bimstec quiz is Sri Lanka. And with that, we also have the runners-up. Runners-up is Nepal, yeah, and India. And the runners-up is Nepal and India, and also Bhutan in the 4th position. So thank you so much. It's been so much fun. Audience, thank you for supporting us. We loved being here on the stage because you gave us so much energy, so much vibes from you coming. So thank you, especially Honorable Lempo, the Minister for Foreign and External Trade. Thank you so much for being part of this Quizla. And our Bimstec Secretary General and Excellency, the Ambassador of Bangladesh, thank you so much, and other dignitaries, thank you so much. You have graced this quiz and shown so much, it has raised the value of this quiz, so thank you for doing that, La. And it means so much to the youth, because youth are the future of the world, the future of their countries, so we give them the due respect that they deserve. And I would like to now head with we have MC take over now. And thank you, it's been an honor to be with all the teams, and I wish you the best of luck, and we will now go with our program.
Warm congratulations to all participants on your wonderful performance. We are proud of each one of you. Our appreciation also goes to Ms. Thile Yangchen Doji for seamlessly conducting the quiz. Excellencies and distinguished guests, will now begin with the award ceremony. First, may I invite His Excellency Mr. Tenzin Lekfel, the Secretary General of Bimstec, to the stage to award certificates to our participants. Okay. Firstly, from Team Bangladesh, Mr. Abdullah Ishraq Shihab, we invite you to the stage to receive your certificate. And then Mr. Arshil bin Wahid, please come on the stage. Congratulations, Team Bangladesh. Next, may I please invite from Team Bhutan, Ms. Neza Dolkert Swing and Mr. Tashi Norbu. Congratulations, Team Bhutan. Next, we would like to invite Team Myanmar. Firstly, Ms. Mia K. Khain Cho and Mr. Myo Zet Ong. Congratulations, Team Myanmar. Next, we would like to invite Team Thailand, Ms. Kanyapat Bumthan and Ms. Chittipatra Shangtam. Congratulations, Team Thailand. Thank you, Your Excellency. You may proceed to your seat. Next, may I please invite His Excellency, Mr. Shipnath Roy, the Ambassador Designate of Bangladesh, to the stage to present awards to our runners-up. Finishing second runners-up, we have Team India. Can we have Ms. Reed and Mr. Ron Datta on stage, please? Ms. Reed, please receive your medal, followed by certificate. Mr. Ron Datta, please proceed to receive your medal, followed by certificate. Congratulations, Team Nepal. Two of you may now proceed together to receive the cash prize. Congratulations once again to our second runners-up, Team India. Now, time for our first runners-up. We have Team Nepal. May I please have on stage Ms. Ayusha Bohara and Mr. Sushank Paudil. First, Ms. Ayusha Bohara, please receive your medal, followed by certificate. Next, Mr. Sushank Paudil, please proceed to receive your medal, followed by certificate. Two of you may now proceed together to receive the cash prize. Congratulations to Team Nepal. Thank you. Thank you, Excellency. You may proceed to your seat. Finally, it is time for the big moment. For this, allow me to request Honorable Lempo, Dr. Tandi Doji, our chief guest for today, to kindly present the awards to our champions of Bimstec quiz, that is Team Sri Lanka. Firstly, Ms. Medini Wanigaratna and Ms. Sayangrangi Pemasri. Firstly, Ms. Medini, please receive your medal, followed by certificate. And then Ms. Sayangrangi, please proceed to receive your medal and certificate. The two of you may proceed together to receive the cash prize. Last but not the least, our two winning students from Sri Lanka will lift the winning trophy. Please give a big round of applause to our winning team. Distinguished guests, let us all give another round of applause to our champions as well as participants and their mentors who are with us today. May I now invite Mr. Kiran Shakya, the director at Bimstec Secretariat, to deliver the vote of thanks.
His Excellency Dr. Tandi Dorji, Minister for Foreign Affairs and External Trade of Bhutan. His Excellency the Ambassador of Bangladesh to Bhutan and the representative from the Diplomatic Corps. Distinguished guests, officials and participants, media friends, ladies and gentlemen. We really had a good intellectual game just now, and it is an example of fun, teamwork and timing. And we also have the award dispensation ceremony. So on behalf of the Bimstec Secretary and on my own, let me first of all take this opportunity to congratulate the winning teams, Team Sri Lanka, for being the champions of Bimstec Quiz 2023, as well as teams Nepal and Team India for standing as the first runner-up and second runner-up of these competitions. Nonetheless, our applauses and appreciations are also for all the teams for their efforts and participations. You are also the winners today, but only with a little less luck. Excellencies and distinguished guests, as you all know, the Bimstec Quiz is convened on the special occasions of the Silver Jubilee celebration on the establishment of the Bimstec. The event is also organized with an aim to further connect the youth in our regions. We want the youth from the member states to have better networking and have good information and awareness of the Bimstec activities, including the uniqueness, specialties, and the commonalities that we countries share. We also wish to promote their involvement and contributions in the process of enhancing the Bimstec regional cooperations. And we believe that today's event has contributed to an extent in realizing these objectives. No doubt, this has also assisted to further promote the visibility and outreach of Bimstec at the people level. While attaining these objectives and in our efforts to successfully hold the Bimstec Quiz today, we are truly thankful to several important institutions and individuals for extending their valuable supports and contributions to us. First and foremost, we would like to sincerely offer our deepest gratitude and appreciation to Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs and External Trade, His Excellency Dr. Tandi Dordi, for his kind acceptance of the invitation and gracing the Bimstec Quiz program despite your busy schedules. Your Excellency's audience and insightful remarks has been a source of inspiration to all of us. So thank you very much, Your Excellency. Similarly, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the esteemed Education Secretary, as well as the high official from the Office of the Prime Ministers, the Ministry of Education and Skill Development, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and External Trades, Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration Department, and all other offices and institutions of the Royal Government of Bhutan for their facilitation and support to our event, including the hospitality, immigration facilitations, logistics, and others. Without your supports, these events would not have been possible. Let me also express our deep gratitude and thanks to His Excellency, the ambassadors of India and Bangladesh to Bhutan, as well as to all our distinguished guests for their goodwill, cooperations, and accompanying with us in our commemorative events of Bimstec. We are very much grateful to you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all Bimstec member states for their assistance and facilitation for the events, including the timely nominations of the participants and officials, and extending other necessary supports. Our special thanks also goes to the entire team of Bhutan Broadcasting Service Corporation Limited, including the quiz masters, for their continuous hard work, support, and tremendous efforts. We are also thankful to Bhutan Agro Industries Limited, Tasicel, Bhutan Telecoms, and all sponsors for their gifts and other supports. Last but not the least, I would like to extend heartily thanks to His Excellency, Secretary General of Bimstec, for his visions and continuous guidance for the event, as well as to all my colleagues from the Bimstec Secretariat for their tremendous efforts in making the Bimstec Quiz a success. Before I conclude, I would like to request you all to treasure and cherish the good moments and memories of the events, and let us all continue our goodwill, friendship, and supports to each other, guided with the spirit of regionalism and Bimstec cooperations. Once again, a wide round of applause to the winners and all participants, and deepest thanks to our honorable chief guests, distinguished guests, media friends, and to everyone who have provided us their support, wishes, accompany, and contributions, and help us making today's Bimstec Quiz a successful and memorable event. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
This concludes today's event. We would like to thank our viewers around the world for your time and interest. Tashidele.